Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to Team RaddTitan, and this is the weekly collectors chat. This is chat number 367. I'm George, and over there in the dark, looking like some really bad shadow, is Alex. We're going to be talking about a few bits and pieces today. We've obviously got the custom stuff, and we've obviously got some licensed pieces to go through, and obviously talk about what we've got in and what's been going on. But we're going to be covering a few little bits and pieces about the issues regarding, confidence at the moment in buying and where you're buying from and who you're buying from. We've had, a lot of things happen over the last 12 months, where a lot of reputable people have either started going silent, started being labeled scammers, con men, and companies have folded and things have happened, and, reputable people have been tarred with some pretty bad opinions. So we're going to be talking about that during this chat. We're going to be covering that, and obviously we'll be fielding your questions while we're here. So if there's anything you want to ask us, anything that you talk about, we'll smack it if we can when we're on this chat. So saying that, how are you, bro? You okay?
Doing good. I just received a huge box that came to my house at 8:20 in the evening.
That's fucking late. Who was delivering that?
Avery.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they turned up well late.
Is that the right way to say their name? I call them Every. Is that not right?
Oh, maybe potato, whatever.
Not really, because one is potato and potato is wrong. So I don't.
Yeah, no one says
I've
potato.
never understood that reference. It's like
neither have I, but
like potato. Like, who the fuck was it? A potato? I mean, have you ever been anyone?
Was it tomato? Whatever, yeah.
Tomato, I get a bit, but not potato.
Let's pull the whole thing off. What's that? It's from a musical, isn't it?
The song, yeah. But it's like listening to Nigella. What's her name? You know the. Have you ever heard her say microwave?
Yeah, she says
that's wicked. That is microwave.
Now there's a great one actually, which is I can't remember if it was like 8 out of 10 cats or Would I Lie to You? It was something like that, or maybe even what's that one on BBC Two? The one that just Stephen Fry used to do. I can't remember now what it's called. But anyway, so like they're talking about something, and someone just goes, "Look, when you go into a cafe and you order like a fry up, it's a sausage, right? It's not a fucking sausage."
Yeah.
So when you see that fucking guy Nigel, it's not Nigel Farage, it's Nigel Forage. So
Farage.
Nigel Farage. The sausage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so I got that. Also, I got a good deal. I've actually already got one. I don't know if you can see it over there anyway, but just there's the Hellboy there. But I got another one. And basically, I went on I sort of I sold some stuff, so I got some money, and I put it all into my fucking account. So Mary's spending it all, and then I got like a little payment off the guy, like £400, and I was a bit like, I'm gonna slip that one. I'm gonna take that one for myself, So I'm sitting there on eBay, and I'm a bit like, I just saw this like badly listed one. I love the badly listed ones. So
you do really like them, didn't you?
And it was like just really bad pictures, and it weren't even listed as the exclusive as well. It was just a picture of the exclusive part, and you look at the actual picture of the box, and it didn't even look like it had two guns. So it looked like it just had the exclusive gun. So I messaged a guy going, do you have both guns? Do you have the box? Do you have this? He said, yeah, got that. So I was like, okay. And I looked at his listings, and he had the Destroyer as well. There's the Sideshow Destroyer. So I'm a bit like, I've always wanted that one. I always quite liked the look of it. So kind of like, he had them listed as like £275 each, which is pretty damn cheap anyway.
Yes.
And
not cheap enough for you, do eh?
No, me kind of smelling blood. I thought to myself,
you sad people who don't like that kind of price.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna do it. So I just said to him, "Would you take like £200 each?" And he actually come back. He goes, "Yeah, we'll do £200 each, but £200 each plus shipping." I'm like, "Yes, fuck yeah!" So I did that, and then eBay added on these like 10% off vouchers on both of them. So I was just like, "All right, I'll have that." They automatically added it. I didn't even do it. So that was like £202 something each, and I'm like, nice, just above, just only just like £5 over my £400 budget, nice. And then he contacted me in the morning, and he goes, "Oh, you know, maybe I'm sorry. If you want, I can refund you. I understand if you don't want them, but the Hellboy has got some flaking on the back of the base." And I think I was talking to you at the time anyway. So I was looking at my Hellboy in front of me, and I'm like, you know what, I could do with a decent repaint anyway.
Oh yeah.
So I said, and I looked at the picture, and I'm like, it's not flaking. The guy is basically there was the base. I should have put the picture here. There's the base, and then there was literally like a ball of brown tape like rolled up next to it. So what he's done is he's like boxing it up. I don't know, probably had some tissue paper on it. Probably fucking tried to stick it on there and stuck the tissue on it, the tape on it. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh, that's what the idiot's done. So he says that, and then he goes, oh, and also, did you see the other picture? And I'm like, oh, what's that? There's only one picture. So he sent me it. It was like a little slash on the back of the jacket.
Ah.
So I'm a bit like, you know, in all honesty, I mean, I'm going to repaint the base, and I'm going to swap over the bodies, and then I'm going to have the exclusive one anyway. So what I'll do is I'll just sell the regular version with a rip in the jacket, and I'll sell it for the price I get it for anyway. So it's not really a big deal. And then he says, "Oh, do you want the refund?" I said, "No. Just is there any sort of partial refund you'll do or anything like that?" Thinking he will say like, "Yeah, I'll give you 30 quid or 50 quid." I was like, he goes, "Yeah, I'll give you £100 off." So I'm like, "All right, I'll have that."
More shekels for me.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when he refunded the £100 because it was the buyer's fee, ended up being another like £5 on top of that. So the two of them cost me, I think it was £299 shipped.
Yeah, you'll
So
be
I'm just
wanking
like,
yourself to oblivion for that, wouldn't you?
now I'm thinking, like, I was walking the dog and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I like lifted up, I lifted up the jacket, and I'm like, you can cut the jacket off, you know that, and it's all fully sculpted underneath.
Ah,
It's like literally, I moved the jacket, and you can't see it because obviously he wears this big, massive jacket. All of his tattoos are all carved into his arm. You can see
nice.
all the detail of it. What I need to see is obviously where the
Well, that detail ends.
hand of doom joins, and
Yeah.
if that continues, and then also like where the tail. I think the tail might be a bit of a shit joint. So I got to like look at that and see, because that could be quite interesting.
Yeah.
For
So it's worth the
£97,
project.
I'll have a go.
I'm getting an Archangel box in tomorrow. So
Oh, you found it?
he found it, bless him.
Oh,
Found it.
yeah.
He
Nice.
found it, and you know, he went look. He's got like multiple locations. It's funny because the irony is now, you know, not lost on me. I've sold a couple of pieces, and I got a guy coming on the weekend, and I can't find the XM Cyclops box. And I went to my mum's house and ain't there. So it's definitely in my loft. So now I need to like pull everything out and try and find it.
Well,
So
what I'm going to do is I bought a packet of notepads, and I don't know where to fucking put them now. That's a good point. But I bought this packet of notepads anyway.
You're going to shoot Murray, aren't you?
No, I'm just gonna. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like a fucking sign in, sign out sheet where literally the notepad is like pinned onto my like a clipboard. Write down all the statues that are in there in the kind of rough position they are, and then basically like, you know, as I go want to farm one, I'll go, yep, it's in that one. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, sign him out. You know, that's the plan anyway.
Like the evidence room.
Yeah. So, well, that was my job for a while. So yeah, did have like
Did they
5
ever
years.
find all that missing cocaine?
No, funny enough, it just I don't know where it went, man. It's just kind of just fucking disappeared into nowhere.
We lose 7 kilos of cocaine.
Yeah, and you've had surgery on your nose 3 times. What the fuck? Fucking Daniela Westbrook over here. Jesus Christ, no. God damn it. All right, what do you want to do? Do you want to go straight into all this business, or what do you want to do? Do you want to go?
Who's in the chat?
Huh? Oh yeah. Good point. A good point. Our sponsor as well, Spec Fiction. How do you want to do that? You're better at the old sponsorship stuff than I am.
Yeah, but I like it to flow naturally like that. I don't like it to be like that. I'll mention it when I'm ready.
Okay. The Asian Patton Oswald. Talking about Randy Goldie. And man, these scammers are everywhere. Chris, how you doing, Chris? Man, change back. That is Chris, Scottish Chris, isn't it?
Yeah.
Falconer, hello collectors, what's happening to Riv Store? We're going to get onto it, buddy. Patience, young apprentice. Anyone know what's happened to Sick Mansion Collectibles? Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, we'll get onto it. Don't worry. Remember when I made a logo for him such a long time ago? Yeah, you did. You made a logo for us as well, where we looked like some fisting German porn, didn't it? We weren't allowed to use it. What's good, RaddTitan fan? What's up, Alex and Geo? Happy birthday again, Alex. Hope it was a good one. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago now, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Strasbourg Commercial Court ordered the receivership of the company Drift Store on Monday, the 3rd of November. Oh wow, that's news. Yeah, good. That's a long story with them as well. Ooh. Afternoon, how you doing? Mitchell Lawrence, how's it going?
Guten Abend.
Alex, in case you've not seen it, yeah, I did see that. Thank you very much, Carl. Stuck up on phone. Evening, chaps. Hope you're hunkered. I spoke to him yesterday or the day before. We were on the phone for a little while.
Nice.
Good guy. Yeah, good guy. Bit of a fucking weirdo, but he's a good guy. Into his like taxidermy, coming up with a good. Do you know what his business plan idea is? Basically, to like a taxidermy thing, so that if your grandma dies, you stuff your grandma and sit her in the corner on her favorite armchair in the pose. And I'm like,
ain't that fucking Ed Gein special?
I was like, calm down, Ed Gein. Jesus Christ. God. Yo. Dennis Be Free. How you doing? He's talking about the boxes. He's one of the box guys, and you get rid of all your boxes. Keith Floyd was the man on BBC. Keith Floyd was great. I used to feel like that when I got my friend Rob to do one of the videos one time, and whenever Keith Floyd did a video, he'd always be like, "Hey, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was always like, hey, Charlie, film this." He would like be directing his cameraman as he was doing stuff. Good morning, gents. How you doing, Tyler Sherwood?
Welcome, brother.
Random Korean, good day. Sirs in the chat, how you doing? Toy Quest 101, how you doing, Miguel? Epic Foul, good evening, everyone. Dark Horse up, guys. Never heard of Collectors Ark. Was it a store or just a guy? He had a store. He had a store in the end. He had like a pop-up store in a quite an expensive place, which kind of ties into his kind of lifestyle. But anyway, before you go into the scams, what guys' thoughts on the Sideshow new Venomized pieces? We are going to get onto those. We do have the images for them. We'll get onto them later. Otherwise, we'll be back and forth.
Make sure we promise, cross my heart.
Yeah, if we get to the Sideshow side this time, we'll try not to do the whole thing we did last week, where the whole thing was about one thing. We'll try and move it along a bit quicker this time.
Oh yeah.
Try to, I said.
Yeah, good.
Try to.
That fucking caveat in there.
Yeah. Stuck up Inferno. I put you down for the first stuffed family member special. Yeah, God, that's creepy as fuck. I can't even have a statue staring at me.
He'd get his dad stuffed, and then as he walked past, he'd want you to like crack him in the face.
The other day, no, I can't even have like certain statues I have to turn a certain way because I don't like things staring at me. The other day I was in bed, and this Logan's got this like it's kind of like a ram, and it's like a pillow, and then you fold it and it sticks down, so it looks the corners like the pillow like that, and then it curls over like that, and it's got a ram head.
Okay.
It's quite cool. It's quite cool. But then the way it was positioned the other day, it was on the changing thing, which I don't know why we still got that because it doesn't use it, but it was on the changing table and it's like facing me, and I'm in bed, and I'm literally in bed on my phone like that, and I'm looking over, and it's almost like that thing in fucking Lost Boys. Where he says, "Your history, buddy." It was like that. Like, we had to get up
the beaver bit. The beaver bit. Yeah.
I had to get up and turn it round because it was creeping me out, staring at me.
Wait a minute. So a child's pillow made you get up out of bed and move it?
It's like staring. It's like staring at me. Do you know my mum? She bought this set of it was like cups and bowls, so like mugs, and then these like little cereal bowls, and they had all these stupid like faces on them. And I hated them. I absolutely hate them. I smashed them all one by one, slowly. Got rid of all of them because they're fucking creepy, and I don't like it.
Oh, that's funny. I never knew that about you.
Yeah, I was doing the washing up, and I just like, oh no, oh no, another one. Mum, sorry, these handles just don't, they don't make them like they used to. Off topic, Geo's been smashing and showcasing these top class fan art pieces. Some exceptional work happening in the hobby despite the bullshit artists all around there.
Sorry. Was that a nice comment for me? I missed that one because
it was.
The top.
It was. Off topic, but Geo has been smashing it, showcasing these top class fan art pieces. Some exceptional work happening in the hobby despite the bullshit artists out there.
Yeah, I mean, this is again another thing to discuss. It's like we might have to do a show like on, is fan art fucking safer? Because there could be an argument that in some cases you would argue that they are. For the most part.
Well,
you definitely have a debate there. It used to be so much, I can't believe how much it shifted over the years, where it used to be custom pieces and fan art pieces were like seen as like really risky to get into, like really dangerous. And at the moment, it's there's definitely an argument for the fact that they're smooth. I mean, all the guys I'm dealing with at the moment. I mean, I'm getting from who the guys I mostly buy from. So Exoresin, ATF1. I have loads of ATF1 stuff, like 15 pieces, I think. The Night Monkey guys, I've got stuff from them. Is it Night Monkey?
Well, that one,
just a children's book. It is Night Monkey.
That one there, that's Exoresin.
Yeah. Thinking about it.
Packs?
But I'm not getting them direct. All packs I'm getting from other people. But yeah, so I mean, I've had so many pieces over the last few years from these outfits, and I've never really had any issues. Anything like it's ever arrived damaged, it's been like instantly replaced, like quicker than dealing with other people.
I think it's a hard one because obviously everyone's trustworthy till they're not. So that's
the fucking thing.
That's the problem. I mean, you look at some of the the custom people who went out. Look at some of the painters who decided not to deliver anymore. You just one day they were there. They were like the center of it all. They were everything, and then all of a sudden, nah. I saw the most retarded comment ever today. Jesus Christ, that fucking Derek Blackledge or whatever his name is, right? They got the fucking nutcase guy. He's fucking really, really bad. What he done was he was going off on me about something, and he said to me, about Randy Gold. He goes, oh, well, you had him on your channel, so this is kind of your fault. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was at a convention, he had a booth, and I did an interview with him where he was not promoted in any kind of way. It was an interview about him being a collector and about his store, and he gave his socials. There was no buy from him or whatever. Yeah, but it's your fault because you promote him that then, people buy from him and whatever. I go, and then he became a scammer. So I'm like, what? So you're with your mentality, we're not allowed to interview anyone in case one day they become a scammer. It's like saying, TMZ is not allowed to interview any fucking celebrity because one day they might become a paedophile or something. You know what I mean?
But when people don't like you, Alex, logic seems to go out of the window. I'm amazed, genuinely amazed, at how many of these kind of retarded people there are. Because even if I dislike you, like for example, like I dislike Eric Sosa. It's well noted, right? I have loads of his. I have a few of his sculpts around my place. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not
someone
stupid.
mentioned that the other day. Someone said like how
I'm not stupid.
Oh, why has Geo got some of Eric Sosa's pieces lately? And why is he saying they're good? I thought he didn't like him. I go, he doesn't. What's that got to do with that?
But just because I don't like him doesn't mean his stuff isn't good. Doesn't mean he hasn't. He's made some great pieces, and even if I don't like you, I will still be like, "That's a great piece. You did a great job."
He was great. He jumped in on something the other day. Actually, I can't remember what the post was, but it was like him kind of going, "Oh yeah, the RaddTitan." I think it was called that was Stargazer guy was kicking off about us. you know, because I removed him from I blocked him and then I removed him from PCS for something else. So it's two different related things, but two different unrelated things. I removed him and then he did a whole post about it. And Eric Sosa comes in going, "Oh yeah, those guys." Because I was like, "Dude, you're the one who kind of says, why do you keep mentioning me? Don't mention me." But he's the only one mentioning us in a negative voice. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, well, once you retaliate and respond, then it's all like legal action and don't talk about me.
Like,
Don't talk about me, and I won't talk
my
about
child.
you.
Why are you talking about my child for? What the fuck? It's like, what?
Yeah,
What are you
get your
talking
receipts out. But
Yeah.
regardless, my original point, what I'm trying to say is that
Hmm.
even if you dislike people, you can't like lose logic. You must always maintain logic. If I don't like somebody, if I'm standing there, right, and I don't like this particular person, let's just say I'm outside the house, I'm talking to a neighbour, and I'm like, I can't stand this cunt, right, and that's how I'm feeling. And we're having a discussion, and my wife is there. If my wife says something, and she's wrong, and this cunt I don't like says something, and he's right, I'm going to say, Jen, you're well wrong. He's right. I don't give a fuck. I don't understand why disliking somebody means that all of a sudden your brain stops functioning as a normal human being, and you start being like everything you say is wrong. And it's a bit like, well, now you're just fucking thick, ain't you? Really? But nobody can be. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's the same thing. I've got personal reasons why I don't like him after all the things that have happened and how he's behaved.
But
But
the main one recently is about when he made up about his kid and stuff like that. That was the lowest.
but that's something you handle in person. Can't have people making up them kind of lies about you or about me. I won't have it. So, but that'll be dealt with. We'll get that on camera and have that discussion properly. But regardless, because I mean, if can you imagine if that was true? If he had that, right? If he had that, that would be everywhere. He would post that everywhere, be on his wall, be on his page, be on every group. It'd be on our group everywhere. It'd be everywhere. And all of a sudden, it's like, all right, well, show me. And it's like, now you know what he did. And then he runs off. He's like, I don't want to talk to you no more. And you're like, oh, okay, all right, I see.
Well, that's the thing is, again, if that was the case and it was someone you really, really didn't like, you would be posting that every other week on every single.
I wouldn't ease off that all.
Yeah,
I'd block you out of that constantly. But,
all right. Every time there's any kind of here's my new statue. Yeah, look at that. You're going to buy from this guy? Oh my god.
Yeah, look what he said about my child. Look what he said. I mean, in fairness, like I say, regardless, it doesn't affect my brain working the way it should. Where I look at a statue and I'm like, that's a really nice job. That's a really nice sculpt. That may be the best Archangel on the market. I don't go, oh well, Sosa sculpted, so I'm not buying it. Who thinks like that? I'm not emotionally invested, so I don't have any problem. This is the point. Don't really hate anybody. I don't even hate him at all. I just can't agree with him, and it's just how it goes. So I don't really get I don't get the logic. I mean, obviously, there's loads of people. We went to see somebody, and we did all these videos, and then it all came out like a little while later. Thankfully, before we posted too much, he was like fucking beating his girlfriend up. We had to like delete everything. I mean, that's the risk you take. You go around someone's houses and you meet them, and they offer you a fucking, I don't know, fucking cucumber sandwich and a cheeky tug or something. And then the next thing you know, you've got like 10 or 12 videos. You've done all these collaborations and you're talking and stuff, and you think, yeah, he's pretty cool. And then all this shit comes out, and you're like, well, I have to delete all those.
Yeah.
Can't use none of those now.
Yeah, it was a bit.
That's the human element of the game, bro. You just don't know where people are going to go.
All right, let's get through these comments anyway. First of all, I can't speak for being safe, but the quality seems to be top of the line. They're all top notch until they're not, and they run away with your money. Exactly. EXO is so good. Everybody is always safe until buy from until they're not. Exactly. Randy was safe too at one point. Yep.
Yeah, same as ours. He was.
Even in all. How you doing, Dave? Gabriel Gutierrez, how you doing, my man? According to that logic, it explains why after I took my high school girlfriend to a party with friends, she screwed the football team. It was my fault for bringing her around.
Yeah, that's exactly the logic that you're using. Exactly. You basically negate everybody's bad behaviour and you blame somebody that is in sort of the periphery because you don't like them. And that's the problem, because that just shows you blind bias and a real lack of intelligence.
An Italian mate of mine said basically, everyone's a cunt, so keep that in mind and you'll be fine.
Sounds like your dad, him.
Yeah, God. When I look around the hobby, I see very few channels who stand up. A collector's logic and common sense get chucked in the bin, especially when RaddTitan doesn't kiss ass and call favors. Of course, Geo, that's because you're objective rather than emotional. Not a lot of people can see past their emotions. He has his moments. Stuart Murray, evening. Fuck you, Stuart, man. This box is obscene. And
no, the funny thing is, you just proved exactly my point. Right? Somebody just said something logical and true, but you can't see it. You know why you can't see it? Because I'm emotional when it comes to you, because I care about you. So I'm invested in you. Do you understand?
Gay.
I'm invested in you emotionally, so obviously it's a different situation. But I actually think that sometimes we've got to remember that this is meant to be fun, and we really shouldn't be too invested in like everybody else this situation too much. I think there's a lot of that. I think that wanting to see people fail and fall is a bad slippery slope to be in.
But at the same time,
our job is to discuss it. Our job is to discuss it and highlight it and really warn people and give people the sort of like, when we hear things, it's important that we discuss it. But
I think that being in the position you are, when you have, even if you have 10 subscribers, you have a responsibility to those 10 subscribers. And if you know something and you can protect them in some way, or give them the tools to make an informed decision, at least, then that you should be doing that. But if you're in it where I don't want the drama, I don't want the backlash on me, then that's pretty selfish. It is pretty much like, I'm just going to put my head in the sand and then maybe someone else will talk about it. I don't need to address this. This isn't my problem. That's the wrong attitude to have. And I think that, over the years that we've been doing this has always been the case where we've always been one of the first people to identify certain things. We've been one of the first people to bring up Chronicle Collectibles and Imaginarium Art and old PCS and all of these things. We were the first people to bring them
Jerry
up. We were the first
people
to step up and say, I got removed from Statue Forum because I was saying, well, look at his new car, look at his new house, look at his this, look at that. And literally they all just laid into me going, oh, they're RaddTitan again, yada, 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 this. I got removed.
Drama chasing, blah, blah, blah.
And then literally a couple of months later, boom, there we are. What can you say? What can you say?
Thanks.
I think I even told Ant not to buy the company. That's a whole other thing, but he's done a great job. But I think at the time I was a bit like, you sure? Substitute, what's up? That's cuck. That's not Canuck. Stuart Murray in the house. Hey, Greg. Those cucumber sandwiches were a game changer. I bet it weren't even cucumber sandwiches. It was like a 5-year-old's birthday party where you have a little bowl of crisps and then little cheese on the fucking toothpicks with a bit of pineapple.
Say what you want, the ripping is better than your fucking servings that you do, you cunt. Last time I fucking went to some statue meet with you put about 12 fucking Mars bars in a bowl and then ate fucking 8 of them. But don't fucking start.
So I'm not a fucking catering service. Fuck you. Bring fucking. That's what happened next time. Actually, I'm gonna say, bring your own fucking sandwiches. That's actually what you did next time. You brought your sandwiches and your fucking sausage rolls. No, in all fairness, I literally spent about fucking 60 quid one time on loads of drinks, loads of crisps, loads of stuff. I spent about 60 quid, right? And no fucking was appreciative of it. So after that, I was like, fuck you all.
A Mars bar.
Takeaway. Get a fucking Mars bar and stick it in your fucking bumhole. It's not all negative. You guys are plenty positive to say we have something good we have something good to platform. You're the biggest supporters when there's merit, of course.
Oh yeah, you've got. I mean, the thing is to always remember as well, and I can't say this anymore honestly, is that it is never good to do these chats where you are going to basically now talk about somebody running off and fucking be careful buying from here, there, anywhere else. It is not a chat. That is not a conversation that we want, that we're looking forward to having. It's the same as talking about Tweet Ahead the other week. It's really not a conversation we want to have, because the truth is that it doesn't help the community at all in terms of statue making. It's bad. They make fantastic Masters of the Universe fucking pieces and other things that I like. It's not good for me, and it's not good for the hobby. That those sort of things, that if they're in trouble, that them things will disappear, but you just don't know where they're going to land. So it's not fucking good for anybody, really.
No.
Like, we don't want to see anyone get out of business. I was really happy today. I saw Magneto, XM Magneto, fucking starting to come out. I'm really pleased. Like, I saw the post and I was like, oh, it's a nice Magneto. I looked at it and I was like, oh, fuck, it's XM's Magneto. Oh, fucking great. It started to, and once you do that, there's a nice feeling. That gives you a little warmth in your heart where you're like, in the good, the beast is waking up. Get the fuck up. You know, you sound like Mickey from fucking Rocky. Like, get up, you son of a bitch. Get up. Come on. Fucking make
that's
some
the thing
shit.
is, I mean, they have been delivering stuff. It's not just that. They've been delivering the Carnage, and there was a few other bunch of pieces they've been doing. Apparently, they're meant to be delivering all the Marvel pieces that are outstanding by, I don't know if they meant before Chinese New Year, because they said before the end of
February,
the year.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So they say the end of the year. So it might, given the benefit of the doubt, I'll give them till Chinese New Year, because they are Chinese. Like the actual owners are Chinese based. So, heritage. So I'll give them that benefit of the doubt, but still by February, that's a lot of pieces to get out there, and that's a lot of reliability on the factory. But fingers crossed they do it. And again, as you say, they've been delivering pieces. So this is the guy I mentioned last week, Dave O'Neill. This is the guy who did the Bruce Buffer thing.
Oh yeah,
with the Bruce Buffer announcement for his kid. It was fucking awesome. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you, Dave. Cheese, sausages, small pickled onions, and cocktail stick mouthwater at the fault. BCS gives honest, merit-based reviews. Fuck off, Stucker. I got some Superman in a month ago or so. Yeah. Oh yeah, the one with the parody. Yeah. One call scale. Yeah. Underrated piece, actually. Very underrated piece. All right, let's get on to share screen.
What's underrated?
The XM Superman with the parademon.
Yeah.
Gets
1/6 scale piece.
No, it's court scale as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is the piece I just got in. 34 inches tall.
Fuck.
It's well big, man. I'm just like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, wow, what the fuck did I do? But
it's a big statue because, like, my Juggernaut, I think, is like around 30, 33.
Literally, if I was to put it in one of these cabinets, the top ones, I can get it in there and I've got about 10 centimeters above it. That's it. It's ridiculous.
Nice piece, though. I think it's a really nice piece. It's just a bit of an engineering cock up from Sideshow where you actually have to remove the tape and change the head. Is that kind of shit that's like not ideal? I can't remember if the first PF was the same though. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was.
No, it won't. Now, I mean, the thing about this as well is I don't change head very often anyway, so it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a problem that's going to bother you. That's funny. I'm going to tell you a story, right? Yeah. I put up a video of like the Exo Resin Doctor Doom, right? Just from my like vault of like videos that I have. I put it up on our Instagram, yeah. And I'm like looking at it and I'm like, that's a fucking brilliant portrait. You know what's on my fucking piece? So I had a look and it fucking wasn't. I was like, fuck, why didn't I pick that one? I did find it and change it. Just from my own video. I was like, that's much better than the one I'm using.
It's stunning in person. The parademon is so fucking heavy. 1/6 scale doesn't come with the parademon. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's with the facts, bro.
Here we go. So I got this in today. Massive box, barely fit through my front door. Barely fit up my stairs. So this is going to be fun. This won't go in my loft door.
Get rid of that fucking shit brown box. Get rid of that.
I'm probably going to just get rid of that box. But this is it. Look, 34 inches high, which is 86 centimeters, 17.5 wide, which isn't too bad, 15 deep. So that will go in my case quite nicely.
Yeah, not a D-top though. I'm going D-top. It's too deep.
In the case on its fucking own. That's the problem.
Believe it or not, 17 inches will go into a D-top though. Diagonally it goes.
Slightly angled, yeah, because the green goblin.
17 will go, but you can't. The 15 depth will fuck things because I think it's only about 14 and a bit that you have.
This ain't going in there. Don't even lie to yourself. This is no way going in there at all. Do not just you're trying to like.
I just remember Alex putting the fucking original PF Hulk in his bugging Benster, and when I came round there, it was fucking like facing the wall.
It was the only way it fit. But the other side of that was that piece was fucking horrendous, absolutely horrendous. So that was
like that up against the fucking like that up against.
That is one of only two pieces I've returned to Sideshow. That one and the Crystal Reef Premium format. They're the only two that I've looked at and just gone, what the actual fuck is this? The Hulk was horrendous. I mean, the actual difference between the head and the body was just crazy, absolutely crazy. This one's you.
Yes, I pre-ordered this the other week, so I decided to get this.
Wow.
I really like this.
What are you thinking more?
Yeah, I'm thinking more about like maybe around the house rather than it actually be in my. I'm thinking more like on the mantelpiece or something, like on the side or something, like somewhere here, like around the house. I just really like. I think it's a very elegant statue. I think it's a very beautiful looking statue. Kind of reminds me of my wife. You know, I have the nice white dress, and she just won't fucking get off.
Yeah, I was going to say that looks the dark hair and the big muscles. That's more like me. But anyway, that's me and you. Yeah, we should do the AI heads on it. That'd be me and you on the next.
Yeah, but I really liked it. I thought it was a beautiful piece. I really liked the artwork on this, and I just thought, yeah, I want that. Saw the price of it. I had some points to use at like $50-$60. So I got this, and then I got the like witch apple.
Oh yeah, that one.
Couldn't decide whether to get. Yeah, I got that one. Couldn't decide whether to get the space one, right? The spaceman, because I really liked it, or that one, right? And then I was like, the space one really doesn't look like an apple.
Yeah,
it just don't look like an apple. I'm like looking at it and I'm looking at the green one and the white one. I'm like, it don't look like a fucking apple at all. But then I was a bit like, and to be fair, the poison apple that they originally used, it does come from this. Yeah. It's the witch's apple, isn't it? That's where it started from.
The problem with this is like it's like £45, I think. Problem is then once you pay the shipping and the tax, it's going to be like £100, isn't it?
Nah, it's about 65 quid, 70 quid.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
you well sounded like Miss Rabbit from fucking Peppa Pig there.
But she talk like that.
She's been like, nah.
I don't watch Peppa Pig after fucking them videos of when people do things to them.
Yeah, my sister said you got to watch that. There's some adult version of it. I'm like, oh.
No, there's just ones they sneak things in, like if it's
I watch on Netflix.
So it's
just looking at Geo's YouTube award in the background. You boys got 100k not that long ago and almost 300k now. It's insane. We've had nearly 300k for about a year.
Yeah,
we haven't moved.
Man. I appreciate that. Like it's, whatever happens, like we did pretty well, to be fair. Two guys.
My one's there. That's mine there.
To be honest with you, we've been in it. At least we've stuck with you, weren't we? We've been here. How long we've been in now? Quite a while.
12, 13 years.
Exactly. So we still commit the time to everybody and to chat. I'm open for talking with anybody.
The funny thing about the awards was when you got the thing to say we can get them, George didn't want it. Didn't want it at all. He didn't want it at all. And I'm like, because if you get one for free and then you have to pay for the second one, and then I wanted the other stuff as well. Because funny enough, I was just looking at it. You get this. You get like that, don't you? And then you get the letter.
Yeah, the silver letter. Yeah.
Which, okay, that's not in the box. Okay, that's gone missing. Anyway, moving on. Got to be somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, we got the letter in silver as well, so it cost a little bit more. And I said to George, like, yeah, you know, we got to get these. And the funny thing about it as well is, like, you don't get offered the silver letter unless you apply for a second one, and then there's a little scroll down checkbox thing. So not many people get them. So we got the silver layer and the silver things. And George weren't interested at all. And he was like, how much is it? And I go, it's going to cost us about, I think it was about $225 each. And then you were like, I don't want it. I was like, trust me, you'll want it. And I don't fucking want it. I said, trust me, you're going to want it. Just fucking get it. You really were like reluctant to get it. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
dude, man, just get it. Trust me, get it. And then you got it. And you're like,
Because it's in my mind, isn't it? It's like, you know, we did this together. That's the part I'm the most proud of. Is that we did it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, we did it. We didn't have to really, you know, we didn't have to sacrifice anything. That's what you didn't have to give your soul up to get it, which I think is, I think you should be proud of, because it's not easy. As if numbers start coming up, people want to fucking compromise you all the time. You know, it's an amazing thing that happens, and people just try to desperately compromise you to the point where they don't want you to sign, you know, these exclusivity, this, and you know, you'll do this, and you won't talk about that, and it's just like, as soon as that starts happening, you feel a little bit like fuck. So I'm just really proud that we got to where we were going, because there was a time after we turned down the thingy one, the other content Sideshow deal, that I actually felt a lot of guilt, because I was heavily pushing like not to do that, and I thought, Jesus Christ, I probably like stunted our channel there with that, with being so stubborn about it. There's a little bit of like, you know, obviously just self doubt about that. Not because I need more statues or not any of that. I just thought, you know what, a bit shit, because you're in this too, and I was thinking, you know, maybe you would fucking want to do it more. Yeah, all that kind of thinking. But I'm glad that, you know, in the end it sort of paid off regardless. So I thought
it did, and we did miss out on a lot of opportunities with that. But hey, oh well. Yeah. We still have our integrity.
So we put it on everything.
Mitchell Lawrence, I pre-ordered the Alien with the codes and rewards I found on Spooky Fiction. I didn't get 0 fucking rewards from that at all.
Yeah.
The play button is well deserved. Few channels can say that. Yeah, a few of them got him after us. Gem Mint was the first one to get it. And then after that, a few others have got it. But yeah, we got it quite early on. It's amazing feat to accomplish what you guys have on YouTube. You have to question other YouTube channels and their swiftly growth. No, in all honesty, I mean, I've had this conversation with Miguel, and all you need is one good video at times. And the way that things kind of went in the end was like with some channels, is they get one good short, and they can get like 100,000 subscribers from that one short. They get 1 million views, they can get 100,000, 2 million views on it. You can get a big boost from it. Yeah, I mean, when you look into Batman Statue Collector and stuff like that, there is a bit of a question on some of his stuff about where those numbers came from, because he got the numbers, and if you looked on Social Blade at the time, it wasn't representative towards the views. So, like for example, we had about 30,000. And then we literally, there's one video that got us like 120,000 subscribers, I believe. Yeah. But the best thing about that is if people go, oh yeah, well, you're nothing because you got this video, da da da. If we delete that video, we still have 160,000. So it doesn't change anything. We still got that.
Anyway, like I say, you got a responsibility with it, so it can be like a heavy task. And like you were saying, if you have 10, that's 10 people that like are basically putting that stamp on you and saying, I trust you to tell me shit if you know it. I trust you to put me in the right direction if I message you, or if I fucking if I give you my time. And I there's a responsibility to that, and I don't think that should ever be understated. Anyway, I got this cool apple. Move on.
all right. It looks all right. I mean, yeah. So this is the kind of responses that people are getting from Tweethead. So, from talking with, you know, certain individuals, I mean, they've literally want refunds for everything. And people have been saying there's one guy who's like wants 12 refunds. I don't see how the company can pay them all back. And I really believe that they're going to come back and say, no, we meant on these 5 products.
Yeah.
I believe they're going to do that. But I think that is a big mistake, especially after the deep water you're in already and the shit you're in. And you poorly put out this communication.
Yeah.
And now this is what people are getting. So the thing about you will get a response within 1 to 2 business days. This is your response. It's like an automated response. So it's just bullshit. Bullshit. So thank you for reaching out regarding your refund request. I passed on your information to Chad, and he can review it, and we'll be back in touch. We appreciate your patience and follow up as soon as we have more details to share. Warm regards, Tweethead's customer service. Sent from my
How long ago?
Huh?
How long ago was this like sent? But they had a refund.
I think this was about 4 or 5 days ago.
They had their money.
I think this was Friday last. No, this is nearly a week, wasn't it? This was Friday last week.
Have they had their money?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
I'm not had someone comment on any of the Tweethead posts to say, I got my money. Thank you. It's legit. I've not had that yet.
Okay.
So
somebody would say if they have had it, they would 100% want to put that out there. If they did, for sure.
Yeah. There's always proof of how you got your numbers in viral videos. There's no way to hide it, for sure. For sure. New viewer here the last few weeks. Got to say, I'm loving the real genuineness of you guys. I read that as Guinness for a second. I'm thinking Guinness. I can see me being here for good. I appreciate it, man.
God bless you. Appreciate it.
Is that a T-Rex in there in your video? No, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. So, yeah, with the Tweethead stuff, I mean, that's kind of questionable whether this is going to happen. And I think there's some space to definitely watch.
Yeah.
I think if you do want your money back and you're able to do chargebacks, that's potentially the route to go, I'm afraid. No one has gone. Oh, here you go, Miguel. Mouse gone. No one has gotten a refund yet. I know about 30 requested and no word yet. I've not seen any either. I've not seen any at all. This is now. So Randy Gold deleted his Facebook page. Not responding to his messages.
No.
So this is his Facebook page, Randy Gall. This is his messages. I've been trying to message him 3 weeks. Nothing. 16th of February. 1 month. Radio silent. Tell radio silent. So this is him. There you go. This is the next thing. So basically with Collectors Ark, they've taken pre-orders for Prime 1, Queen, Infinity, and basically there is lots of communication out there to say that his connections with Queen were terminated in 2023. From Queen was saying he hasn't actually received anything from us and paid anything since this time.
Oh wow!
Also, I know that he is not getting. He shouldn't have been selling PCS stuff for a long time at the end because he owed money. And then there's this thing where there was this really weird thing as well where Prime 1, like they just like really push the blame on some other guy. So they basically go, if you have any issues with Randy Gull, contact this other guy. And the other guy had nothing to do with Randy Gull.
Oh shit!
He's just like another distributor.
Okay.
So Prime 1 literally shafted some guy. If Tyler's still here, he knows who it was. And it was just a really weird situation, like to see where Prime, like a company, are basically just trying to wash their hands of it,
It's a very, I'm not fucking surprised by their shit antics.
Not at all.
Every fucking month, You know, about 15 times, 16 times a year, they do something incredibly cunty, and then I sit here and go, I ain't surprised by that. I ain't surprised at all.
Yeah.
Prime One Studios is like your girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. They fucking hate you. Don't be under any illusion. Smile to your face. Yeah. They fucking hate you, man. They don't like their customers at all. I don't think they have any respect. They make some good shit. I can completely understand why collectors want some of their stuff. Some of their stuff is very, very nice. It's well designed. It's well painted. It's well sculpted. Well boxed. It's put together. It's very nice. But in the end, that it's still your Mrs. ex-boyfriend who fucking hates you.
I'm really terrified about putting together my Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, but you are.
Yeah. I literally, do you know the funny thing about that is I wrapped up that cape. Is in a separate box. Is in like a Tupperware box, wrapped in sponges and everything. It's been there about 5 years. I'm going to go there and it's just going to be fucking polystone dust, isn't it?
It's going to be right.
That was made so badly. Anyway, yeah, I mean, so this is, I mean, with Collectors Ark, if you have any pre-orders with them, same thing. I mean, he's gone totally AWOL now, gone totally radio silent, gone totally.
He's been around a long time, man. It's very like.
This is the worrying thing is, you know, he appeared to be doing well, and I think that's probably one of the other sides of it is he's overcommitted to things. He had a display, I think it was in Marina Bay Sands, or it was in one of those like really elite, expensive malls, and he basically was showing up stuff there. Tyler actually did a couple of reviews for us in the store, and basically, yeah. So he's got this expensive like location. He did a location in Vietnam. He's posting pictures of himself flying first class. He's like constantly wearing designer gear. He's got like new watches, new trainers, you know, all this new stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of look at it after the fact and you're like, well, kind of all the signs were there.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad, but yeah, he's just trying to probably keep up with fucking, what's his name? The other guy who is a baller. And he's not a scammer at all, but the Anton, he's fucking minted. He's so rich. He's been around a long time. And he I think he's just been trying to keep up with him. Randy should sell his Mercedes to pay people back. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The problem with it all is basically when you have a business and, you know, your personal income wealth isn't connected to the business as such. So people just totally go bankrupted. The business is bankrupt. Nothing to do with me. That's what they do.
He is, I mean, you know, it's quite dangerous. This guy is like not inconspicuous.
Mm.
You're not going to miss him if you walked past him.
No. Oh, no. He looks like a little Asian lesbian, doesn't he? But yeah.
But the point is that you ain't going to meet, you know what I mean? People that, if you're owed money, if this guy owes you money, you bump into him, you would spot him a mile away.
Singapore's a tiny place as well.
It's a dangerous thing to be walking about, man. People die for less.
Singapore is a really small place. And also on top of that, I mean, you know, to be a scammer in Singapore, they take it seriously. So there are actually police reports that have been filed. I don't know what this is, but like someone sent me this link, and they said so. Some people have said they've opened up police reports, but then someone sent me this link, which is like something about the government in Singapore and the business Collectors Ark. So this is Singapore company Collectors Ark is registered to. See all members open. Collectors Ark has ceased operations. Collectors Ark is it says Collectors Ark is the same company. No people think it's a scam at the moment. Yada, 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 yada. But they've ceased operations. And then you come down here and it says report a scam. Is Collectors Ark a scam? Was Collectors Ark not a scam? And people apparently have been trying to list it on this. So this is like the Singapore government website, I think, that someone sent me.
Oh, good. So you want to get on there and get more of them clicks in there.
Yeah. So, geez, that's. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. And again, by going around meeting, I meet these people, and it's sad to, to see that they can kind of do it and be so kind of brazen about it. Really, it's just not great. That's the public. Oh, here you go. So that's the public Accra info for the companies in Singapore. Okay. His faith. Oh, this is the thing as well. The title I was talking about. The funny thing about it is he's very religious as well. So his faith is so important to him. Seems odd he would follow up and not make things right. So
What faith
basically,
does he follow?
Christianity. So he has a food store called something like something like All My Sheep or something like that, or it's something about something. Yeah, some kind of religious reference. I can't remember
Like
what it was
the
now.
shepherd and the sheep. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, something along those lines. And then obviously Collectors Ark as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? So yeah, so it's quite surprising.
Well, do you know what it is, man? It's like, we'll be the first person to ignore all the lessons that your faith is meant to teach you to benefit yourself when it matters.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it's like weak, But it's really sad. It's a really sad state of affairs. He's allowed this sort of thing to happen. It's just destroyed a good name because he had a good reputation for a good long
Very
while.
good name. I mean, but that's the point. Is all of these people have a good name until they don't. So there is a big thing, because then we move into some of the other companies as well. So then we had an Amigami, which is a UK based company, which they went into liquidation, didn't pay the people back just after COVID. We have Deriv Store, which is the one in France where I went to the opening as well. With Giorgio, we went to the opening there. We met them, and when they kind of like had a bit of issues, the new owner took them over, and then basically just said, "I'm not dealing with any of the old issues," and just stopped it. Just said basically, any of the old things, not my problem. I'm the new owner now, and I'm doing online sales and yada yada. It's the same person, I think. Probably don't tell me if I'm wrong, but it's the same person who took on Aneri Creations.
Oh yes.
And the thing about that is Aneri haven't done fuck all since they were taken over. The only thing they've done is there's been a reviewer literally shilling for them and saying how great their pieces are, this and this and this. Came to us telling us we need to have this guy on our chat. We spoke to the guy. We didn't really there was something off with him. So we just basically didn't want him on our chat anyway, and we didn't think he would benefit us. And then the other guy then went after us, and he keeps on going after us on posts. So yeah. Then you've got Zotinary.
Who's that is coming after us? What's it? Who is it?
That virtual devil cunt.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you got Diamond Select, obviously, General Giant. They both got
they've gone under. Yeah.
Well, they got bought out by Mondo, I think it was. So then, but basically, rather than say, okay, we're going to take over the businesses and we're going to take over and do this and this and this, it's like they bought them out for their distribution, and some of their IPs, and then they just ceased business.
Yeah, so, exactly. They've taken their IPs and their the elements that will benefit their company.
Distribution was the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what they've got. They're not going to make anything on their behalf anymore.
Yeah.
New lines or anything. No.
Which is a shame. They were a good company. I think my first piece was General Giant.
Yeah, long time around as well.
Then you've got Connecticut's. So Connecticut's obviously, they've gone under. They've gone fucking radio silent. When you try and talk to any of them behind the scenes, they all just literally is like that. That Spider-Man meme. That's what it's like.
What's Spider-Man meme? What one?
I'll show you. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, there you go, that one. Like that. Yeah, well, you're trying to basically like
Oh, the
talk to
blame,
one of them
like
and they just
three-way
pull
blame
you
somebody
back
else,
into
somebody else, somebody else.
That's all
Okay.
it is. That's literally all it's
I
like.
get it.
They're just like, well, it's him. No, it's him. No, it's him. So none of them are taking responsibility for it. None of them have come out and done a public message. None of them have even said like these invincible pieces are not being made. These X pieces are not being made. And all of the pieces now are being listed on like Hexapus for fuck all. Literally fuck all. So yeah, there's that. Then there's like Sick Mansion was supporting that GK Resin, and now GK Resin's gone under. So that's sort of an anime thing. But the thing about that is Sick Mansion, I don't know him. All I see is he tries to start up businesses, tries to distribute like statues and that. And I don't think he's ever delivered one. Literally all the XM pieces he was going to do, he was going to do these other ones. And every time he kind of doesn't deliver. And there's also a story as well about his personal business where he did some fraud or something on his personal business, which was some food truck or something, I don't know, but that's a whole other thing. But apparently, yeah, Sick Mansion is dealing with Resin GQ. Resin GQ are not
So what
delivering.
you mean is that he's actually taking orders from these people.
Yeah, yeah.
See, this is why I don't do this.
Well, no, but he's been doing this for several different occasions and never delivered. He pairs up
He's
with people
taking their money and giving it to the other people.
allegedly.
Ah,
I don't know. I don't know.
so you
That's
know,
the
like
side of it.
because I'm moderating like all these fan art groups that I buy stuff from because I buy stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'm a member of really with RaddTitan and stuff. So people are like, oh yeah, you like moderate the group for us and all that sort of all that help, whatever. And whenever anyone reaches out to me and they want like a fan art piece, like let's say for example, somebody reaches out to me and they're like, oh, you're like Savage Storm, like where did you get it from? I had one the other day, like message me, like, where did you get it from? How much did it cost? Like, blah, blah, all of these things. I'm happy to answer all them questions. And if somebody says to me that they want one, I'll put them in contact with my contact there
Yeah.
so they can do it. But I don't do the middleman shit.
The hilarious thing about that is there's been offers from companies, there's been offers from distributors, there's been offers from all these different people. And the hilarious thing is always when you say, look, if anyone wants to buy anything, I'll send them to you, and then you see another channel pushing it straight after. There's always that hilarious thing about, so you were the second choice. You were the next in line.
Yeah. I mean, they say to me, like, I've had people say to me, like, my guy say to me, listen, George, you can take the money, you can take a percentage.
Yeah.
You take a percentage. And I'm like, no, not a fucking chance. Taking no percentage of nothing. Situation is thus. I know somebody, right? You want something. If you're serious, like I'm not, listen, I do my due diligence at the beginning where I'm like, this are the prices and I've reached out and they've got one. Don't tell them any details about who it is that I'm talking. But I say like he's got one or he's got two or whatever. I will say if you are ready to buy it now, I'll send you to the person. Otherwise, then come to me when you're ready. But a lot of people message me and then I go, yeah, this is the price. They're like, great, I want it. And I'm like, all right, are you ready to pay now? They're like, oh no, not now. It's like, okay, we can't move forward. But if they say like, oh yeah, I want it, I'll be like, right, this is my contact. This is who I buy my shit from. And I'm happy to share that kind of information, not publicly, like privately, but I'll help people to find the pieces because I think that's our job. If you want something, if I've got a statue in here and it's available, you message me, I'm going to tell you. Like, obviously, I'll try and help you out. I'm not going to be like, well, you ain't in a group, so go fuck yourself. I don't see the benefit of any of that. But the problem is that once you start getting your fingers onto the money yourself, there's a problem there then. There's an issue there. Start taking payments for shit. Like even if I was to take 100% payment and then move that 100% payment to somebody else, that's a problem. Once that money enters my hands, I'm liable for that.
And that's what's happened. That's what's happened a lot. I can't remember the name of it. It was like RBS, the Royal Custom Brotherhood, and there was like a middleman, wasn't there? Who literally took all of the orders.
Yeah, but then just turn around and you're like, oh, it's not my money. I gave it straight to somebody else.
No, that's what it was. It was literally like, you had Irving Chamberlain, and then you had someone else, and then basically Irving Chamberlain was like, well, you gave him the money, And then he's like, yeah, but I gave him that, you know. So it's just become, again, that Spider-Man thing of pointing at fucking everyone. And then, so, yeah, Connecticut's radio silent. What is always be worse is I see a D pushing his paints and mini sales and attending fairs, but he won't reply to his messages. I spoke to him, and basically he said it's the other guys. And then I spoke to the other guys, they say it's him. So it's all, yeah, very annoying. Thing is, what recourse do collectors have, especially when these companies are overseas and laws are different? Plus, if you see it, well, the problem as well is, you know, we have this weird purchase system which doesn't really exist in any other hobby, where you buy something up front, like, or you could pay a bunch of money by doing payment plans over a year before it's going to come in hand.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, most financial institutes won't support that.
No, they don't.
Well, you've got 180 days, or you've got 120 days, or 28, or whatever it is. You ain't got fucking 3 years. So that's the problem as well. Is that period of time it takes, and I think just before COVID, there was going to be a potential of companies doing off the shelf. You know, there were going to be a few companies who were going to trial making 200 of a statue ready to go. And then obviously it hit and fucked that all up.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I think Connecticut's one of them. With their, I think with Honamoro, they made 200 up front, and that fucked them big time. The shame, it's a really nice statue, but yeah.
It's a nice piece.
I don't pre-order anything any longer. I haven't for some time. I buy it when it comes out, and if I pay more, that's fine. At least I'm not sending the money to a phantom. I think at the moment as well as, you know, in theory, nothing should go wrong with Sideshow. In theory, Sideshow is safe as houses compared to anyone else. They are the ones you would want to put your money on.
Yeah, you can bank on them.
So
sure.
I think in that kind of situation, if Sideshow stocks it, go through Sideshow. In most cases, that's your safest bet. So yeah, but again, I agree. I very reluctant to pre-order.
I do like the way that like ATF and Exo Resin in particular do things.
Yeah,
because the way that they do things is like this: you see the 3D renders and stuff, and you pay like a small deposit to secure your piece, right? The next payment is when that's printed, and you get all the pictures of it being printed. And they show you that it's all being printed, and it's printed, and look, there's a factory shot of all the prints that it's all being printed. Pay the next bit, yeah. And then you don't pay the next bit until it's painted.
Yeah.
And it's like now it's paints. It's like it's printed, and you've paid for that. And then it's like now it's being painted. So you see the factory shot. So it's like right, time to pay up right on your next deposit, and then it's just shipping. It's pretty much how it's done. It's like you pay as the process is happening.
Yeah, I mean, I've got two. I can't remember.
I think you got 2 or 3 with Exo Resin, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. I like her. I don't know. I mean, I've paid some stuff up front. I think I've got like 12 pre-orders, and out of those 12, I think I've done 2 payments on both. I think I've got 2 Exo Resin. I think I've 2 payments on them with 1 payment left plus shipping. And I think all my other stuff is paid off.
Yeah.
I think so.
Crazy,
I think, oh no, there's 2 or I think there's 3 of them where I've got to pay the shipping, but I paid them off. And then the other ones, there's like 3 or 4 of them. Actually, no, there's more. 5 or 6 of them where it's all paid, totally shipping everything.
Yeah.
So, Jesus.
I've got ATF Vulture on the way.
Vulture?
Yeah. I'm getting their ATF's the lizard where it's like it's killed Superman, the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I've got that right, and I was thinking to myself, I've got like Venom, I've got Mysterio, and you have the lizard, and I was thinking, Vulture's like I need to have like a Vulture and maybe a Doc Ock. That's what I'm sort of going with. My idea is to have like all of the villains, and then the Sandman, like the Spider-Man, where he's in the lizard's mouth. like the gauntlet sort of style. That was my idea. I was like, I'd like to get the
I
wolf
went
pants
through.
stopped off, plus I want the vulture. I've got that sorted now. I've got the repaint XM Mysterio, which to me is the best Mysterio out there by a million miles. So I was a bit like,
I submitted like 20 comics, and I went through my books, and I literally saw like 3 gauntlet covers in my box.
nice covers.
They're so fucking nice.
Yeah, nice
Probably some of the best
covers,
covers out there, but unfortunately they had fucking spine ticks all the way down them.
Yeah.
The next one in line, so this is the one we're going to finish up on, and the reason why we're going to finish up on this one is this one came up on the list. So what happened is I'm going to blame Adam because he's a fucker. So when we mentioned about Randy Gold, mentioned about Collectors Ark, I posted to the mods and kind of said about what's a good bunch of other companies to bring up, where we've got like names that have been in the hobby. So they gave a list, and Secret Compass was in there. So I remember there's a few issues with Secret Compass. I remember one of our mods, Jay, he ordered a piece and it was released, came out year, whatever, he never got it. And basically he's trying to get it. It's sold out everywhere after that. He's trying to get hold of it, like where is it? Never happened. And basically the guy was like, I can't get it, but he's like, okay, give my money back. And the guy wouldn't give his deposit back. So I remember I got involved a little bit and said, hey, look, this. And then he got his refund. And so he did get refunded, but it kind of went on a little bit. So I did remember there was some kind of history.
Yeah.
I also remember recently there was something on like Reddit where, there was something like that turned up, it was damaged, and then basically they weren't really helped out. There was also stuff where, stuff on Trustpilot where people complaining. What actually happened since then is I had a call with Shane. I spoke to Shane, and we went through all of the issues. We went through the stuff on Trustpilot, and he kind of went through what the issue was. He went through that there was someone like with credit cards in the company. The credit card company contacted him saying that this is a kind of like a stolen credit card.
Yeah.
There was a guy who wanted something redirected to India. He didn't want to do it, so the guy called him a scammer. There was stuff on Statue Forum, which was a lot of, we'll show them in a minute. People saying, don't buy from them, this and this. I know that there was a lot of stuff about delays. When you dig into that, a lot of the delays were with Prime 1, and Prime 1 is a fucking nightmare to deal with for anyone. And then, so we spoke to him, and the thing about this is he wants to come on the chat. So we're going to have him on the chat. We're going to run through the things with him. This was actually a thing where he wasn't labeled as a scammer. It was more of a questionable behavior kind of thing. And even when I spoke to him, we had the conversation, we settled things, and I did say that, just to give you, my opinion from an outside, that some of when you respond to customers, you maybe want to review the way you do it. Again, because I work in social media and I'm online all the time, I said that your responses come off as very defensive, you blame everyone else, and sometimes I think you need to take responsibility. On top of that, I think at times you just need to keep it brief and say, this is the customer service email, we'll resolve it there, get in touch, blah blah blah. And we kind of ironed it out. And again,
the thing that I spoke to him a bit today as well. There's a few things. The one thing that I could tell with speaking to him is that he's incredibly passionate, probably a little too much. He definitely, he started the company on his own. He's had it for about 25 years. He's on it all the time. He's really, he's definitely passionate about it. And if you basically try and sort of, I think if you go after him, his initial response is to defend that company, to defend his baby like a bear with a cub, But I think that I think he was quite gracious. He understood that maybe he reacted badly, and I think then more importantly, he was willing to sort of come on the show anytime and have a conversation and go through anything with any customer that wants to talk with him. And I don't think I can ask for more. So I said, yeah. Like I said, we and Alex will sort it. We'll get a time. We'll get you on for like 45 minutes where you can come on. And I also would like to know about some of the challenges. He's been in this game with his company, Secret Compass, for like 25 years. So he's been around quite a long time. So with that being said, I think he can talk about the landscape and what's changed, where his challenges are now, what he's overcome and faced, what mistakes he's made. And I think it's a good lesson for other people that are maybe trying to get into this business as well. So I think it would be a good chat to have. But I think to have the bollocks to come on, I mean, he was really like, yeah, I'll come on anytime. You just tell me when and what I need to do, and I'll come on. There was no caveats. There was no cowardice. It was like, yeah, I'll come on and I'll talk to anybody. And if any of your viewers have like any issues that they want to talk to me about, I'm right there for it. So I think that's fair play. So I think
just to kind of cover up, and I'll skim through them in a second. But when we were, well, I say we, it was kind of the mod and myself kind of put the list together in the end. George was innocent in the whole situation, and so basically, when I was going through it, obviously I'm like, Randy Gold, yep, he's fucking on that list. Oh, and then we go, yeah, the Riv Store, yeah, Tweetheads, okay, they're doing that at the moment, yeah, they're on the Be Careful list. Diamond Select, General Giant, yep, they've gone. So Resin GK, that's gone. Sick Mansion, well, he's always been a bit, never would ever buy from him. Connecticut's, yep, and Harry, yep. And then Secret Compass, when I did a quick online search, it was like Secret Compass scammer, Secret Compass avoid, Secret Compass. Okay, there's a lot of little comments here and there, but again, so that was put on the list due to that quick search. But then after doing the looking into it afterwards and talking to Shane, they're 100% not a scamming company, but it is a side of it where it's more of the delays are obviously an issue, and the way of addressing the delays are a problem, and the responding to customers in a certain way with the heat is something that does come up a lot. So they are some of the things there, but then again, that's not a scamming thing. So yeah, just to clear up. So these were wrong page. So yeah, these are just some of the Trustpilot ones. So this was the one. 1 star. You can pause them, you can read them as you wish. I'm not going to go through them. So another 1 star. Fraud. This is why they were put on the list, because of these things when we're doing the searches. So, but then when we
but it's also important to mention that when you do a deeper dive into this, like there are like a lot of happy customers also. I mean, they've been around a long time, so there's hundreds and hundreds of transactions that are positive. The thing that it is that the negative ones are always going to sort of pop up a little bit more on your radar, because that's what you're looking for. So I think I'm quite happy for him to come on and have a conversation with us. I'm pleased, but we were having a nice conversation earlier. We were having a right set to. So I was enjoying myself. And then I think, he's going to come on and I think it could be quite useful, because sometimes we talk about these things, and this guy was like fighting for his life, like to say like, what, I'm everything I'm doing, I'm trying. There are reasons for X, Y, and Z. So, I think when you come on with that, that's a good start. So I'm looking forward to chatting to him.
No, for sure. And again, I mean, yeah. Again, it's the wording could have been better on our side as well.
Our side. Did you say our side?
My side.
Okay.
I'm dyslexic, so that's my issue as well. And also my brain.
Yeah, you don't know the difference between ours and mine. Yeah.
Yes.
Unless there's money, your shekel grabbing, yeah.
If a company and a person is on the up and up, how is it supposed to be? Even if there are issues, honestly, clarity is paramount. Hiding and being silent, of course, 100%. Silence kills businesses. Secret Compass has always been slow with deliveries, like Big Bad Twist, or they seem to be last to receive. I only ever ordered stock from them and always had a great experience.
You
Yeah,
are.
100%. A lot of the issues that I was reading were to do with pre-orders and the wait times. With smaller companies, that's the case though. When you have a smaller company, it takes you longer to fill up your container, you know, so
Yeah.
if PO'd. Yeah. Fran, did you see Stargazer's post, Geo? No? God, what's this prick doing now?
Not really, man. I don't. I try not. I try not to get too involved, bro, because at the end of the day, this is a guy that sort of builds his whole platform based around what other people do. I would prefer it. You know what I mean? Like you got, like, I can respect it more. There's people and things that you don't agree with and whatever else, but you know, you got guys out there like what is his name? Fucking, you know that, Lee. Was it Lee? What his channel was?
Lee?
Yeah, the Mike Lee. Is it Mike Lee?
Oh, yeah, Mike Lee.
Yeah,
Cartel from Hell.
Yeah, Cartel. Like he had his own style. Yeah, he did his reviews. He he was slick and he's cool. You know, and then you got Jem doing his thing, and other people, but they're all making their own moves, bro. They're not looking at anybody else. They're focusing on themselves and doing their own thing. My man spends far too much time worrying about, what everybody else is doing, and then making content based on what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like getting clicks of other people's work. It's like good or bad. It's kind of like a parasite in a way. And I can't respect that. I can't get behind that. Not even enough to argue with. It's not worth my time even arguing with it, because it's like I say, we're the shark and they're that Rabora fish that's hanging on the end, begging for scraps. Like, oh, like say something I don't like so I can do a whole video and whatever about it. It's the same thing. It's just sad. And the problem is he hasn't grasped, the basic principles of this game, which is, for example, like it's like a joke, right? Like, what do you get, right? What do you get when you like alienate all the major companies, harass and bully them and argue and fucking give them shit constantly in all your posts, slag them off, attack them relentlessly? What do you get when you upset all of the companies of the statues that you're actually collecting? What do you get when you fucking alienate all of the major fucking licensors and everybody else that are making these statues or letting statue companies make them? What do you get when you put all those things together? What you get is an everyday collector. You don't get anything special. You just get that standard collector that is just collecting shit of other people.
The other thing that he does is he posts constantly within company groups, and he posts in a way where he's like almost mimicking that he's an employee. So he's doing all this stuff for, like, they just did the Gwenham, whatever, is it Gwenham?
Yeah, for Sideshow, yeah.
Yeah, so they did that. So he posts like, oh, we want to thank our team, and then at the bottom, like a little caveat saying, oh, by the way, I don't work for Sideshow, but the whole thing is worded in that way. And this was the whole thing at the beginning of when I removed him initially from RaddTitan, was that's what he was doing with all of his posts. Every one of his posts was something someone else had mentioned, and he was kind of taking credit for it. So it was like he was posting it in a way where I would see a post from whomever saying, oh, I've just heard that Sideshow are going to be releasing this Frankenstein 1/20th, which I don't have a screenshot. Sorry, Frankenstein 1/4 piece, blah, blah, blah. And then he would come in going, hey, everyone, I've just heard from my contact that, someone at Sideshow just told me that, da, 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 da. And it was just like, nah, this guy, I can't deal with this. So that's why I removed him initially.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the way that he's getting content is not something that I can agree with. And I mean, you can slag off anybody for viral videos or shorts or anything that they've done that's helped their channel get ahead, but they've done it. You understand what I mean? They've done the work, they've done the effort to get to wherever they've got to. So you just got to give them a pat on the back and just move on and try and find your own little niche for it. If your niche is basically fucking jumping on, hanging on the coattails of all the other people. Like, it's a fucking sad existence.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I find it pathetic in its own way. I don't even want to get into like a quarrel or an argument because it doesn't feel like sport to me.
Well, the other side of it is he's like arguing with he's like literally arguing with an ex-woman where she basically you debate about something. So he'll bring up an issue about, oh, I can't believe you did this, and then you'll be like, well, actually, blah 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 blah, and then you shut him down, and he'll go, well, when you did your XM video, and he'll just like bring up something totally different, and you'll just be like, oh god.
Yeah, but again, this is what I'm saying. You're constantly you're like you're like getting into these sort of. I only want to have debates with like people that are intellectually on my level that we can have a discussion. And also, if you can't change the mind of the person you're talking to, why continue to talk to them?
Sure.
Yeah, I can have my mind changed. I might say to you like something, and you might be like, you know what? Well, this is my feelings on it, and I'll be like, fuck, I didn't even think about that. That's a great point. Sort of get where you're going. Now, I have that capability in my intellect. Some people just don't have it. So no matter what you say, it's always wrong. No matter what point you have, it's always wrong because from their perspective, it's a bad place to be.
It's like the fucking Bill Burr thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when you argue with the woman and then she'll go, yeah, you got a small dick. Whatever. And it's like,
yeah,
that's when
or it then becomes about tone. So you're arguing the facts, and then when your facts are like making their facts look stupid, they're like, why shouting? Why are you getting cross? Why are you getting at it? It's like,
that's what Mary
this
did.
is just like, come on now. This is getting silly now. But
it's how you said it. It's how you said it to me.
It's like I've said, it's not sport for me to focus too much on this person, because at the end of the day, it's I'm never going to respect them for what they're doing.
Right,
They're often, like I said with Sosa, there's respect. He does some good work. He makes some nice pieces. Whether I agree on him on certain things, and regardless of what he said about me, us, or anybody else, that doesn't change my feeling that he's done some good work, and I can understand it and respect it. But this guy, I don't feel like we're peers. I feel like he's sort of like just looking for trouble and trying to hang on the coattails of other people's problems. And it's like, you know what I mean? Starting on companies, fighting other people's battles like some sort of savior. But then what he's doing is he's rubbing everybody up. And it becomes like, you know what? They all fucking hate him. Like all the company people, they hate him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a horrible place to be. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, who was, I think it was like, yeah, Ben. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Like, yep, exactly. And even the Sideshow guys as well. Yeah.
I think something. Keeping it on to a
conversation with him. Come on, man. Let's leave it there with him.
I'd like to say, just talking about this picture that is up at the moment, how fucking good a legendary beast, right? On their first ever Batman statue they've ever made, it's probably one of the best Batman statues ever made. How did he do that?
Yeah.
How the fuck does he do that?
Is amazing.
You know how many companies have like made Batman pieces? You know how many plethora of Batman pieces there are everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sideshow have made fucking like, maybe 100 Batman pieces, maybe more. But they make 100 a year. I think fucking he comes out and he goes, I'll have a bat at this. And you can't really argue that's one of the best Batman pieces out there.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Let me just catch up with the comments. Sorry, just while we do this. So, no, didn't. Sorry, just he's talking there. Never had an issue with Shane. Secret with Shane. Always communicates clearly. Never had an issue with orders and getting replacement parts or replacement statues if it arrives damaged. That's awesome. Good to hear. Miss Cartel from Hell Dude was in New Jersey, close to me, I believe. He went through some shit and had to sell his collection. I think the woman he married made him get rid of it all or something. Coolio Land, I reckon the limited studio X Penguin Superman bus will be shipped. Oh wow. Yeah, no, you've been waiting for that one for a while. Hey everyone, how you doing? Your Vision? Good to see you. Your Vision, did you see the teasers for the Krang and the Krang one third? I bet you want that. It's difficult to win an argument with an intellectual person, but it's impossible to win an argument with a stupid one.
There you are, spot on. Exactly.
No, this,
I just know that no matter what I say, if we were to have a debate, it just, no matter what I say, no matter how good my points are, they're just not going to ever agree with anything I say or see my perspective. So therefore, like I say, just stay on the crumbs, man. Stay on the coattails where you
that's
belong.
the point. It's never going to be about, about right and wrong. It's just going to be about, I don't like you. So, yeah. Hold on, I need to save that image. I didn't forgot to save that one, didn't I? And yeah, so this piece is insane. I mean, that one
meant to be clay face.
It should be later on. I saved the one again, so it should be under L. So this is then Chainsaw Man versus Devil Man. So Chainsaw Man versus Katana Devil. This is a custom, so this shouldn't be here either. So this is actually a really bad order. But these Chainsaw Man is well popular, like so popular. Pretty
Don't
cool.
get it, but yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. But yeah, it's quite a nice small piece, 55 by 43 by 49. There's a nice little display there. This is a little section I wanted to add in here, right? You ready?
No.
This is the Godzilla section. I just wanted to put this in to cheer you up. Yeah.
Why would I need cheering up?
Well, more to make myself feel better about me buying shit to kind of enable you a little. So I've got you. This is now the Geo's Godzilla corner, right? So I'm going to give you all the Godzilla pieces I just found, and you have to tell me if it's good or not. Yeah.
All right, cool.
And if it's something you would be tempted by.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So this is the Godzilla -1. This is a little 5-inch piece.
Tempted.
It's not tempted.
Tempted.
You are tempted. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bad start, isn't it?
It's actually, I should have done the other pictures. There's like a Godzilla at the back.
Oh, cool.
It's small. It's $95. It's $95 on Sideshow by Mega House, and it's like 50. It's only like that big.
It's cool, man.
Yeah. All right. So then this is the bust. This actually is the $155 one. I don't know why it says 189. This is the I don't know what version of Godzilla that is. But yeah, tempted by that one?
Yep.
That's the lighter version.
Yep.
This is then the Hard Shell Studios Godzilla versus the Destroyer.
Cool.
And that's the Godzilla and there's the Destroyer. No?
Nah.
This is one I know you're not interested in, but this is Come On Studio Godzilla Q-size Godzilla statue.
It looks weird. What's going on there? Is he running?
No. Yeah, he's kind of running like a weirdo. But you know he's meant to be. Godzilla's meant to be well fast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't see how. This is then the Evangelion, I think, versus Godzilla, ex-Godzilla.
Like people real, that isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's cool, but no.
Nah. This is then the Hard Shell Studio Godzilla Mega Godzilla Revenge Mech Godzilla Ghidorah appears statue. Okay, that's a weird title. But
that's a big fucking title, that, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking. I was like getting a fucking cock in the back of your mouth.
Fucking that person had Tourette's when he wrote that. He was fucking quacking there.
What's that then? Yes or no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, let me save this picture. Sorry. Image. PCS. Okay. Next up, this is then the Godzilla Space Godzilla. This is Hardcore Studios.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This then is the Hard Shell Studio Godzilla Series Destroyer.
Yeah, interested in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's quite cute, but then I didn't realize it's only 12 centimeters.
Still like cute, yeah, I'd have it.
Really sleeping Godzilla, but the blue one's really nice.
Yeah, well, this is from the movie, isn't it? Oh, they're wicked. I need them in my life.
Yeah. So you got like they fit in like the palm of your hand, so they're well small.
Brilliant, yeah.
I think they're just like UV paint. I don't think they light up. I think that's it, man. That's your Godzilla. That's your Godzilla corner there, right?
Godzilla corner. I'm enjoying Geo's Godzilla corner. Nice.
Yeah, so we'll try and do this every week to enable you to make me feel better about my purchases. Let me just drag these pictures over.
I fucking love Godzilla, so it's fine.
I don't mind it, but I've just never been. I'm not.
My
like
mum
you.
it's really funny because like my mum really likes King Kong.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's fucking gay. Yeah, Godzilla's much better.
Yeah.
But like, it's funny because my mum tries to like sort of like infiltrate my children with it.
We're
Like,
trying to influence her with King Kong being better.
yeah, it's like nah. My son and my oldest is just like Lucy is just like me.
Big
He's just
monkey.
like he just turns to like my mum and goes like, what weapons does Kong have? What that stupid axe? Is that it?
Yeah.
He's like, Godzilla has like the nuclear breath, and all the like armored skin and all that. You know what I mean? So she's my mum just sitting there like, oh, you're the one about to have this conversation with.
Yeah. So this is in the House of Gog
He's a
ceremony
fucking
by
terrifying man. I'm not
Brett
even joking.
Ash. Yeah. So this is now shipping, and it should be in hand soon. So this is obviously the statue at the back and the statuette in the front.
It's ceremony.
Yeah, this is actually
Ceremony, isn't it?
first statue that was been produced and it's been like designed by AI. So it's the first one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's quite a big deal, really, in that regard, and it's very kind of controversial kind of topic, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Geo. Okay, so there is Godzilla talk here. Sorry, let me go back to this. I should have. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Krang looking good so far. I can see a leg. Can't wait to see it all. That's them old Godzilla films. Godzilla is actually a multi-dimensional and faster than the speed of light by magnitude. Jesus.
Nice.
Geo, check out Godzilla vs. King Kong vs. Justice League.
I've got it. I'm reading it to my son, and I'm reading it to him. I've got the hardback. It's awesome.
These dead bishops look cool. Yeah, they are very cool. These are cool. So yeah, this is Brett Ash, House of Gog ceremony. So hopefully you should be getting these in soon to do some videos on. Can't wait. Even the box look great as well.
Keep it your fucking house.
Sorry, I need to close this for some reason. This is doing this stupid crap now. Is that right? No. God, I hate when it does this. My lighthouse, look at that.
But if that isn't a fucking little nod, wink, wink.
What do you mean nod, wink, wink?
It's like a big cock, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
You not see the symbolism there?
Well,
there's like a big cock in the middle of the screen and loads of jizz all around the end, around the bottom of it. With a big red top. Go back again. You show me your little fucking lighthouse with your red fucking helmet on the top. Helmet. Fucking lipstick, fucking cocked. Lighthouse. Your screensaver's basically some sort of anagram for cock.
Anagram?
It's like the puzzle you can't see.
All right, that's better. There we go. Right, so then the Superman Hush is up for pre-order. The 1/4 scale with the bonus part, which they added the head, which I still think is a bit of a shitty thing to do, but hey, change the base on it as well. Yeah, basic's much better.
Base on that original one.
Yeah. So you got the 4 heads on there. Wow, it's a lot of head.
So similar, but that looking down portrait's killer in it.
Okay. Talking about you have seen that, Geo. If I can find it again, I'll Facebook message you a YouTube link to a video that goes into depth of Godzilla power and abilities.
Please
Crazy
do.
enough, since he's a force of nature, he's invincible.
You definitely send that shit to me because I enjoy all that.
So yeah, that's the prime one. Hush. This time is a slideshow, so this is more of a photo dump, so it's not going to be a bit of a mess. So
Yeah, this is their monsters line, isn't it? So this was the stuff that they showed, which was like, I can't remember that fucking thing's name.
It comes up in a minute. So I don't like this. You know that.
I like it.
I really don't like it. But everyone's going on about how amazing it is and how, oh my god, I wish you just made a Hulk like this and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't like it. I look at it and I'm like, okay. And I actually, I think the Venom, I think the XM one is better.
Yeah, I think the XM one's better. Yeah.
But people are going, oh no, this is much better. This is perfect. I'm like, I don't
No,
see it.
I think for a Venomized Hulk, I think the XM one is better. It's the better Venomized Hulk.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a nice
Oh, there
Venomized
you
Hulk.
go. They're talking about the name of it. So Metalina mutant, Metaluna mutant. Thanks, guys.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
still nice though.
Yeah. Oh, these are in weird order. Legendary Beast, Martian Manhunter has been sort of teased as well.
Yeah,
that looks pretty good. The Venom there.
It's amazing, that Venom.
Oh, fuck's sake! What's going on?
Don't worry, just talk about each thing. Don't panic about what order it comes in.
This then is the custom werewolf, isn't it?
Is it this is the ATF werewolf. So
but
there's this, and then it's got the. I mean, he made like some werewolves like at the very beginning, like very early pieces, and they're kind of like grails now. They're really hard to get hold of.
Yeah,
and they're really nice. And he's doing like this is 2.0 version. You got this with the clean head, and then one with the ripped off arm and stuff. And he does do a mean fucking werewolf, to be fair to him.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh wow, he's on like a trap door, like a when you have the doors outside, isn't it? The cellar door.
But yeah, looks a bit brutal, doesn't it?
But yeah, no, I like it. I like it, man.
They've been begging in the groups. They've been like fucking begging him to make another one.
Yeah.
Every time he does a room tour, you can see the I think he did three.
Yeah, he's got
three versions of this werewolf he did, and everyone always like, "You're going to make another one of them. We need more of those." So I think he's finally caved.
Yeah, and also it looks like quite different, so it's good. This, I believe, is Grimmer. Oh no, that's Grimmer Wormtongue. That's fucking Lord of the Rings.
No, it's Hellscream.
Grimoff Hellscream.
Yeah, Hellscream.
Yeah.
I can't remember who made this one. Is it? It's Infinity.
Infinity. It's Infinity. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very nice.
I bet it's not cheap.
I remember Damn Studios making some fucking awesome ones of these.
Damn did as well, and then obviously the Blizzard ones were great and very, very affordable when they first came out.
Yeah, the Blizzard ones were awesome, especially Illidan.
Grimmer, and they did Sylvanas, which weren't very good. Also, Ben, everyone recommended. Coleman, I would recommend this to be all Hulk. Geo, check out Godzilla Final Wars if you haven't already. It's
it's funny. My son watched it on the plane ride over from Spain. I just come back from holiday. So when we were flying out there, he watched it. And my father-in-law download it for him, but he can only get in the Japanese version. And I said to George is in Japanese. He's like, yeah, I don't care. He started watching it in Japanese.
I enjoyed the Warcraft film with Horde. It didn't get received very well.
Just when I thought I couldn't love my oldest son anymore, he sits and watches fucking Japanese Godzilla.
It reminds you of that moment of when you wanted to go and buy all those Japanese books.
Yes.
Yeah, all the Godzilla.
But it also reminded me of when I was a kid and in the middle of the night that would come on with the subtitles and it was in Japanese. The original, like the not original, not like the 1954 one, but like the sort of like the sort of 60s and 70s ones.
Yeah. These are then the Iron Studios.
Yeah, the 110 stuff.
They had a reveal. So you got the Lex Luthor there. That's nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah. Best Joe Murray's all over that. No idea. Saint Seiya. This then. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is magic. This is almost looks like Battle Beast, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah.
Yeah.
When I first seen it, I was like, "Is that fucking Battle Beast?" Then it was like, "Oh no, the weapon's wrong."
Yeah, Yeah, it's Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Blade. Oh well, okay. It's not Wesley Snipes though. It's like the game. Then you got what's his name, Dak, and I can't remember the name. This comes out. Like, a lot of people are really excited to see this. It's getting quite good reviews. Predator Badland.
I don't know though. You know, I was all excited, and then somebody posted up today and saying about how that Predator's queer, and you know, it's like the Predator that we need. It's not like the the bad art, whatever. I don't know why. But I was just like, please don't tell me they've sexualized the Predator, for fuck's sake.
God.
So I don't know if it is, but I was just like, oh no.
I mean, I didn't hear that. I just heard they've humanized him too much. I didn't hear that though. But
I thought it was like, yeah, there's someone saying some like big fucking, thingy influencer. It's like, oh
I've
yeah.
got my Predator Badlands London IBF IMAX ticket already booked for tomorrow. Nice. Blizzard did the old Grimmer father of go. Oh, fuck off, Dave. There you go. Just do that. There you go. You can read Dave's comment if you want. God. There you go. Predator Badland. Okay. And nothing but good news about Badlands. Yeah, I've only heard good stuff.
So.
I just heard that they humanized him a bit much, but I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part.
Why are people saying it's like a queer Predator? Then?
Well, I've not seen that at all.
I'll show you. I'll tag you to it.
Please don't.
Yeah, right.
Should I type in, is the new Predator queer? Actually, I'm not typing that. That's going to come up with some weird shit. No.
There's nothing beating your fucking. No one's beating your lighthouse, your fucking closet, Homer.
No.
Don't even lie.
I'm typing in a whole sentence, which is queer predators. It's just come up with some bad shit. It's almost like in Big Bang Theory when he types in. He starts trying to do like a search, and he's like, he's going to go to a school, and he goes, what entertains 12-year-old girls or something like that. He starts typing out there. No. How to keep 12-year-old girls entertained. I can't remember something along those lines.
Yeah, some bad lie. Yeah, that's not good.
This is then from Tron.
Kind of excited to see where they go with that. I really enjoyed Legacy.
Got really bad reviews.
Oh, fuck's sake.
This got really bad reviews, like really, really bad. I think that's the thing with Jared Leto.
Like, people that give good reviews, they don't know what they're talking about anyway.
Well, the thing about Jared Leto is like he's in so many flops. So many. He's got to be in like the most. He's got to be in the most biggest flops ever, like the most amount of biggest movie flops ever. Must be. No, the new Predator looks like a hard nut. No pun intended. It's been mostly positive reviews I've seen on that. Yeah. How can a Predator be gay if you never see a female Predator on screen unless that changes in Badlands? Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a male Predator or is it a woman Predator? I don't know.
It's a male.
Okay.
But what it is he's like the runt of the litter. So that's why he's so small. This is Frankenstein. This is like Netflix Frankenstein. This comes out.
That comes on that this month. I'm very excited to see this.
Isn't that tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow? Good. I started watching a bit of Nosferatu,
I didn't like it.
It's very similar to Bram Stoker's Dracula's in the story.
Yeah. I didn't like the moustache.
Very eerily similar.
Yeah.
Basically at the beginning of the movie, he's like got some sort of spiritual control over the woman, which is very similar to Bram Stoker's Dracula as well. He's like tormenting her from afar, and then like the Harker's, who's her husband, he's sent over by their business partners to do business with Count, and he basically obviously gets like brained and fucking all that while he's in Transylvania. And this is what's happening at the moment with Nosferatu. It's exactly the same thing. So I'm a bit like, fucking hell, this is like really similar.
Yeah.
Am I missing something? Are they the same fucking film? And I've missed that. Was
the
original Nosferatu pretty much Bram Stoker's Dracula, just worse? And then basically Bram Stoker, is it
I
like
mean,
that? Bram Stoker's Dracula copied it
no,
off
because he's Count Orlok, isn't he? He's not Dracula. He's Count
No,
Orlok.
I understand this, but what I'm talking about is the premise. I read the
Probably.
book. I read the book from Bram Stoker's Dracula years ago, and then obviously I've seen the movie, but the story is very similar to the Nosferatu thing. So I'm questioning. I know that Nosferatu, in terms of movie wise, that's first, right? So maybe I'm wondering who ripped off who.
Bram Stoker's Dracula book was before the Nosferatu.
No. What I'm saying is that the movie wise, I'm wondering if the original Nosferatu, which I haven't seen, is the same type of story. It's the one that's been remade now. Because the one that's been remade now that I've started watching, I've watched about an hour and a bit off.
Okay, here you go.
It's almost identical to Bram Stoker's Dracula.
According to AI.
Oh god,
No,
that's a bad start.
yeah, I know, but it's kind of what you get at the moment. No, Nosferatu is not Dracula, but it is an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's novel.
There you are. That's where
The
I'm.
main
So there we
character
are.
name changed from Count Dracula
That
to
makes
Count Orlok
perfect sense to
to
me. Then
avoid
that's
copyright
what.
infringement. The film is a version of Dracula's story, but the character of Count Orlok has a different appearance and some of the traits of the original Dracula.
Gotcha.
Frankenstein does come out tomorrow, by the way.
I can't wait to see that.
And Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually got this the other day because I haven't seen this in years.
Don't let your son watch it.
Oh, is it a bit bad?
Don't let your son watch it.
Okay.
It's a bit much, man. Watch it yourself.
Cool.
But it's a bit much visually for little. I mean, I mean, on our Halloween thing we had at the house, like Jenny was like, "Oh yeah, you can put it on." Like, put it on. I was a bit like, I'm not sure.
Well, it is like
and it is,
Tim Burton is a bit fucking weird, isn't he? So
it's a bit much.
Nosferatu is a rip-off of Bram Stoker's original novel, Her Whole Life. Stoker's wife tried to get Nosferatu banned. Oh wow, okay. That's why it couldn't be seen for a long time.
A big, beautiful brain of yours, lad.
Nosferatu is an unauthorized 1922 silent film adaptation of Bram Stoker's novel. Thank you, Ryan. Geo, try the new Luc Besson Dracula movie. It's great. Oh, God, Luc Besson did a Dracula movie. God, I didn't know that. The original Nosferatu film only exists because it was stolen and brought overseas. All copies of the original were destroyed. This then is Michael Myers. This is like one cool. This is quite cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Then this is Noob Sabat, I think.
Yeah. That's my favourite one, that. That's fucking wicked.
Who's that?
It's from Fantasia.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I've not seen Fantasia since I was probably well young.
It's like Fantasia where there's like fairies are like fucking dancing about or whatever, and then this fucking demon comes out of the mountain.
Oh wow.
So it opens up and fucking looks like that. It's well fucking cool.
I don't remember that.
That's one of my favourite Iron Studios pieces I've ever seen them do, that one. The 1/10 one. That's fucking brilliant, that is.
The boogeyman was G in Nightmare. Correction, was G. What? The boogeyman was...
Still don't make sense to us.
What you mean, Oogity Boogity? Are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fantasia's Charnabog. That's awesome. Charnabog. Yeah, that's cool. I don't remember that at all.
It's the best bit.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Fantasia.
You know that tune?
Yeah,
that's that.
It's I remember that from yeah. I remember it from Earthworm Jim game as well. Justice League. This is the next in line for J&D. So you got the Ben Affleck Snyderverse
cool
kit there. Yeah, that's really nice. Their pieces are great, but it's just not for me. You know,
it's too real, isn't it?
Too real. It's kind of they're too good. You know, expensive as well. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, that's
another box as well.
Wow. Clubs.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. Have a day off, will you?
That's so
Someone
good.
call in sick, wouldn't you, one day?
Then again, that is so good. That not so much. That's J&D as well.
What is that?
Huh? It's meant to be John Wick.
Wick, yeah.
You look.
Yeah, I get it. I know it was John Wick.
It looks like a cosplay.
That picture's a bit distorted, though.
Yeah, probably.
It looks like too long in the face. There's something wrong with that photo.
It
There's
might
something
be.
wrong with it. I would discard all of these pictures. I think that there's something's happened to the ratio of that photo. You look very closely behind them. So forget about that. Look behind, zoom in there to Wonder Woman and the fucking Superman, and they've got the same thing with their portraits.
Yeah.
It's stretched.
Sorry, Alex, my typos. You're talking about Goody Boogity. Loving the new 110 Lex Luthor Unleashed from our studios. Looks very cool. I'm going to sell the knockoff J&D style Affleck picked up a while back. Old school Mega Drive games. You're taking it back. Did I say anything about Mega Drive?
No, but if you want to take that back, I gave
F1 Gym. Yeah.
I gave my boy Alex. I bought my son for his birthday. It's in October. It's 2 weeks before Alex's birthday. I got him a Switch, and I got him the Mega Drive classics. The 50 games. So he's been fucking playing Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, all that kind of shit.
Did you try and play 2-player on the one I gave you?
Totally like enjoying it himself. You want him to sort of like get into it on his own.
Yeah. Best present he'll ever. He's going to love that. Okay, hiccups. This then is the I think they're called like Crustic Plastic. They do so they got the Crow. They got like a 1/10 version and they got a 1/4 version. I think the 1/10 version looks pretty cool. It's pretty much the same pose as the one I've got already.
It is. I mean, that was taken from a promo shot, wasn't it?
It is from a promo shot, yeah. And then you got like the mask, the crow, and the actual candlesticks there as well, and the shotgun, the guitar. So you got all the accessories as well. This is then the different one, which has got the flames around it.
Yeah,
I think that is not so nice.
I definitely would have stuck. I would have done what they did originally and just done it in 1/4. I would have lost. I think the flaming ground, because the Eagle is quite compact. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same note.
Yeah.
The wings are very like stunted and in.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. So I get where they've tried to like do it, tried to vary it up a bit, but I don't think they've quite nailed that.
I think that round version looks like so much better. Much better. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
It's not horrible. It's a shame.
I think it is. No, I don't like it at all. The face, is it good?
Hard to tell. Looks alright.
It's hard to tell when you're sort of zooming in anyway.
Hard.
But yeah, and I think this is then the core scale version.
Whenever I see it, I get that. I get
the Cure.
Yeah.
So this is then the core scale version. This is the round base like that.
That's better.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this one's just a bit too busy. Just a bit like.
I get that.
It reminds me of those sweets. So they called like the twist ones. What are they called? Ones I'm talking about, the cough candy.
Yeah, of course.
Reminds me of that, yeah. This is then more pictures of the legendary beast thing next to a person there, and then next to the Batman, and then the pieces on the floor. So it actually shows you there like 4 heads.
Yeah. Don't fuck about Jay, does he?
Heads there. No. And then this is it next to the Hulk.
Jesus Christ.
That Hulk, I've got that Hulk there, and it's fucking massive. And that dwarfs it. Obviously his shoulder probably goes the same height as the head, but the mass of it it's exactly insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, I know
more of a chode, isn't it?
Well, I think, I mean, I know how big that Hulk is because I'm looking at it now, but like, you're going to need some serious real estate for that.
Yeah,
Serious real estate. Jeez.
it's good though to see a Clayface getting made. There's
He's
another
good.
character that Sideshow
100%
needs to
good.
sort of do. Know that they put it on the base of what's her name, but I mean, it's another one.
Yeah.
Following characters, and it needs to be made.
Mm. So these are in the right order.
Manhunter, yeah, that's starting to come out. Yeah, we're starting to see.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's
There's another
cool.
character that doesn't get enough love as well.
Yeah.
That was good to see. This is
But it's
these
funny, I
are the
watched
Godzilla
this
ones.
thing
These
actually
are
about,
the angles of the Godzilla one. Sorry, they're in the wrong place as well. God damn it. See it?
yeah, man. It's
And then
like
you
I
get,
was watching actually the other day. This little
there you go. These are the back of that as
this
well.
little tidbit of I don't like that bit. I like that bit of it. I was watching this little bit of information. There's a part. I don't know if you remember, right? There's a part in Superman, like I don't know if I think it's Man of Steel, where they bring him in, yeah, and they have him in that room, do you know, with the glass and handcuff, and they're talking to him.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
part?
yeah.
You remember he walks over to the glass. He just basically with his nail just like cuts a hole out and like touches the thing and it falls out. You don't remember that bit and breaks the fucking thingies. If there was this bit of information, because obviously we didn't know at that point that the general was a Martian Manhunter, right?
Yeah.
You don't know that at that point. You just think he's like the fucking guy in charge, right? But when you're watching that video again, there's something that happens. It's really subtle and you don't even notice it. But everybody in the room like jumps back when Superman is coming, like breaks his things and then does that with the glass, yeah. And he doesn't. He like doesn't move. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't do anything. He just like
Joe
completely calm.
Murray is saying he doesn't cut the glass.
What does he do?
Now in the Man of Steel.
What does he do? He comes over and what does he do?
That's Hancocking Will Smith.
Yeah, but what does he do where he breaks it and then he comes over to the glass? Does he do anything to the glass or does he just walk towards them?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Because what he does is whatever he does is they all jump back, right? And the guy who's the Martian Manhunter that we know later on to be, he doesn't flinch. And apparently, that's that little bit of the film where he doesn't react because he's the Martian Manhunter. He's not afraid.
He just talks to them through the two-way glass.
Yeah, but they jump back when it must be when he does his fucking handcuffs or whatever and walks towards them. They're all like fucking like this, and he's just like sitting there, like just like not reacting at all. Apparently, that's a little hint that he was not. He was always the Martian Manhunter. Anyway,
you're right. He doesn't flinch. Yeah.
Yes.
These are the Avatar pieces, which are absolutely crazy. But these are so big. These are like horse scale, and look at that wingspan. I don't know the measurement.
I haven't seen this at all.
I haven't seen either.
Can't get motivated for it.
No, it's literally. I went to press play recently, and it was just that point of 3 hours and 9 minutes or whatever it was, and I'm just like, fuck off. Literally, I'm like, fuck off. I watched the film the other day, and it was refreshing to see when I went to press play that it was an hour and 13 minutes. I was like, take it. I'm taking that because I'm not going to fall asleep in an hour and 13 minutes. I didn't fall asleep, but you know. This is Jake Sully and the Leona Terraflex, whatever. This is $1,899, and it looks like you can change his pose. Oh no, that's the Terry. Sorry. So this is. I'm just trying to find the measurements.
You have to call it a day.
You have to call it a day?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay, man.
So
this is the pictures of that, and then you can swap out the Terry and that it looks like. But
so, that's that thing that's got that fucking stupid name. Looks really cool, but it's got a stupid name.
Yeah. I don't quite understand this.
No.
I don't understand it because, like, if you look at it like that, he's standing like that, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you go, this is a different statue.
It must be, isn't it?
He's standing on that, right? Well, hold on a minute. Let me go back. And then, are there like other versions, or am I just going insane? The regular version. And what the fuck is the version I was just showing you? Because that version is then like, I know that's the Terry, but look at him. That's the totally different statue.
Work it out yourself.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go through this shit. All right. Cool. We'll end it there. And, thanks everyone. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's been great to get you on here. We'll try and do one next week without any fucking drama. So yeah, let's see what we can do. And we'll try and get Shane on the chat, try and talk to him, get him on there, get his insight on certain things. And it'd be good to hear from him. And I think that's it. I think I covered everything, I think I ticked all my boxes. And also I didn't have a thing about Harvey Weinstein today. That was good. That's a win.
Good box. That one.
All right, man. Cool beans. Let's get out of here. Take care.
Peace.